Welcome back to Full On Football. Of course, we are chewing the football fat tonight with Andy Thorp from Western Strikers and Neil Young from Cumberland. It's been great to have you on, actually, to just get a different insight to you fellas and just to hear you talk.
You can tell the accents, can't you?
Oh, look, I love it. I absolutely love it, and I'm sure everyone out there would too. Of course, State League again, another interesting league. Very close matches, very tight knit, and this week we had some unbelievable results, and I'd just like to get straight into those results to have a look at them because you know, Seaford had bounced back. They weren't doing too well. They lost a couple, but they have bounced back. So we're looking at Gawler went down to NAB 2-5. Andrews and Rochelle scoring for Gawler, and Forte scoring a double, Amarato scoring a brace, and Frasina, he's been 3 or 4 weeks in a row as well scoring for NAB, so a good win there for NAB. Seaford 7, Playford City 1. Unbelievable stuff, but you look at Anderson, this young lad, 4 goals in a match. This was a lad that started out with the amateur league, he played, you know, half the season, scored 20 odd goals, and they said, hey, come up here and play for us, and he's been doing very well. And of course the experienced Bradley Armour there, which, you know, both him and Chris Trajanovski doing well in the club, being able to enthuse these younger players around them. And then McCotchy also scoring a double there, so well done to Seaford. Jackson scoring the single goal there for Playford. Western District Toros 0, Enfield 1. A bit of a surprising result. I thought perhaps Enfield would score a few more goals there, but obviously Toros gave them a bit of a run for their money, and Prescott scoring the goal there. Northern Demons 2, Port Pirie City 0. So the Port Pirie derby there with Mazzino and Edwards. Edwards again scoring, so doing well for Northern Demons. And Noarlunga 2, West Adelaide 0. Now this was a surprising result. When this one came through, I just had to double check to confirm that actually was the result. But, you know, great stuff for Noarlunga. Bartlett scoring, and McLean again. McLean has been doing very, very well, of course, scoring the hat-trick last week. So good stuff there for Noarlunga, and able to get a win for themselves. And, of course, the Cove had the bye. So, you know, that's good stuff for a club to be able to do. Languishing, you know, towards the end of the table and being able to come up with a win. I mean, you know what that's like, Neil, because obviously you played the side that did that to you guys, but it just gives you that little bit of a boost of confidence, you know, to sort of keep going with it, I guess.
Definitely.
So,
I mean, that's why I said couple of wins or draw and a win, and you're right back up there, because it's just short season, so a few results together, you go on a little run, get yourself out of trouble.
It's a bit worrying actually, because we got Seaford in the cup.
Hey, don't laugh.
That'd be a good game.
Cup games are such strange animals, you know. I mean, that's you know, you just never know what you're going to come up against. You would know. I mean, you've played FA Cups over there, and you know what it's like.
Yeah, I mean, you always
Anything
get the giant killers.
Yeah.
You know, as they say, and you see it happen year in, year out. And like I say, I bet some of the top teams here. I know we played NAB in that pre-season cup. And you know they went far off the pace. I mean, we drew them.
Yeah.
You know, and they held a couple of teams. You know, there are some good sides in that league.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's have a look at the table where they're sitting, because I did make a mistake with this table, so I do apologise with everyone. Of course, after round 7, this is how they are sitting on the table. We've got Enfield City up on top on 17, 1 game clear of NAB. And there you see, I mean, NAB's gone to second spot on 14 points. Northern Demons on 13. Seaford sitting in the middle now with West Adelaide on 12 points. Playford on 10. And then we've got the Cove and Noarlunga towards the bottom of the table there on 7 points. Port Pirie City on 6. Western District Toros and Gawler on the 1 point. So you know, they'd be hoping to perhaps, you know, bolster themselves and get a few more wins before the end of the season for their club. But, you know, Enfield doing very, very well. They're the sort of side that they want to be coming back into the Premier League. And then you've got NAB, Northern Demons, Seaford, West Adelaide, all of them. Seaford doing exceptionally well this year. I mean, they're basically, no one would give them a chance, and they've recruited well. They've got great players around, young players, and some experience, and proving that, you know, they can do the job. So, you know, very, very pleased with that. I was going to say that very surprised that Noarlunga coming down from the Premier League, not doing very, very well. So
yeah, teams find it hard. I mean, it happened. I mean, it's happened again with Croydon. You know, they've dropped down last year and they found it difficult. Cumberland done it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, it is tough. Once you drop down, it's tough to get back up again. You know, Hence what's happening. I mean, the Cove. I mean, they come up last year. You know, no one probably give them a chance, and you know, they're not out of it. Sitting pretty there.
No, that's
You know,
right.
you know, they didn't play last week.
We gave them a week off.
Yeah, so you know.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'd like to have a look at the fixtures for round 8 for the Estate League. Some, again, more interesting matches, all being played during the day except for the last match. We've got Northern Demons at home to Seaford, so that's a lovely long trip there for Seaford to go up there. And it is a nice trip because I've made it myself last year. Great trip, great hospitality up there with Northern Demons, so I wish them all the best. NAB are at home to Toros, so a big match for Toros. Playford City at home to Noarlunga. That would be a very interesting match, seeing that Playford's come off this big loss to Seaford and Noarlunga's got a bit of confidence. So, you know, you might give Noarlunga a bit of a chance there up against Playford. And then West Adelaide are taking on Port Pirie at home at the City Mazda Oval, which is the new venue that they've got for themselves this year. And Enfield City are taking on the Cove. So, yeah, that'd be another interesting match there. And Gawler has the bye, so they'd be just trying to recover from their injuries, etc., and regroup, regather, and see what they can do for the next third of the season. Fellas, I just want to. There's just a couple of things I need to mention before we finish off with the show.